Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day. Mine's all right. I just wanted to talk about time a little bit. Um, so I don't know if most people know this, but our Julian calendar, I think it's called, or Gregorian calendar, our 12-month calendar is wrong. It was changed in I took notes and everything. I think 1582 or something like that by Pope Gregory the 13th, I believe. Something like that. Don't quote me, but I know what happened. They changed it from a 10-month calendar or something like that. Anyways, October, the prefix oct, octagon, octopus, that means 8. Sept means the prefix of 7. Dec for December, decimal, decade, that means 10. That's a prefix for 10. So on and so forth. Nov means 9. Novus. So it was changed. August and July were added, named after Augustus Caesar and the father Julius Caesar, these supposed characters who supposedly existed in these ancient times, supposed ancient times. Anyway, it's really weird. We all know there's 52 weeks in a year, right? And most people think there's 12 months in a year. Well, there is 12 months in a year, but it's weird because women say they're pregnant for 9 months, but in actuality, they're pregnant for 40 weeks, which is actually 10 chunks of 4 weeks, period. Every 28 days, that's 4 weeks. We think 4 weeks a month, but if every month was 28 days or 4 weeks, we'd have 13 months. And it would be a lot easier to understand that way for me anyways. And then we'd have 1 day extra. We could just have a free day or a non-day day of rest every year, and then every 4 years we get another day. That'd be pretty cool. So people are kind of fooled by the time thing. You're getting paid for 12 months and you're actually doing 13 months of work or something. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It's supposed to go by the moon. Every 28 days or 29 or however many, 29.5 days is a lunar cycle. That's a true month. And the people who did this are the same people who are still in power. Basically, it's the same families. It's the same ones we always hear. It's basically the Vatican and Rome. London, the city of London, and Washington, D.C. Washington's District of Criminals, or District of Columbia, I mean. Those 3 power structures pretty much control most of everything, including our perception of time. They like to say time is money. They like to put that in people's heads, and they like people to go about this unnatural 7-day week and this unnatural 5-day work week. It's unnatural. Everything else is natural. A day is natural. The sun comes up, then it goes down, then it comes back up again, back around on the ecliptic. But a year that's also natural. It's when the sun at the vernal equinox is when the year should start. Spring, March 22nd or something like that. The vernal equinox, that symbolizes, you know, birth, or symbolizes birth, you know, the beginning. Then the sun travels day by day by day, and then until it gets to the Tropic of Cancer, which is the highest peak, the sun goes on the ecliptic, and that's midsummer. Then you get that's the summer solstice, where the sun stands still for a day. Solstice means, I think, literally means the sun stands still. And then you get to Libra, I think it is. You get to the autumnal equinox, which is autumn. The autumn equinox in June, probably. No. August, September, I don't know. And then during winter, which is usually the longer, the sun drops low on the ecliptic all the way to the Tropic of Capricorn, and that is the low point. That's the winter solstice, where the sun literally stays in the same spot for 3 days. The sun dies and gets resurrected. And then after those 3 days, after the winter solstice, you start to get more daylight than night. So the sun's resurrected. That's kind of how I look at it. And then it goes back around again. So you got spring, the baby, then you got summer, adolescence or into adulthood, and then you got fall, which is your adulthood, and then you got winter, which is old man winter, your golden years, I guess you could say. So it's not necessarily positive or negative or bad or good or anything. It's just the seasons, and that's how you break up the time. That's how you tell the time. It's the sky clock, or the zodiac, or whatever you want to call it. The Mount Olympus. It's all the same thing. As far as I believe, as far as I know. I know this was slow. I know this was kind of a boring video. I just wanted to put it out there. It's beautiful out today. I hope all you guys have a good one. If you got any questions about this time thing, I'm sure I skipped a lot. There was so much I had notes on, but I just don't think I'm in the mindset right now to make a video, but I'll still upload this. Peace and love to all y'all.